Welcome to the Enterprising Conversation channel. This is the Inspiring Conversation slot. And joining me today is none other than Patience Mhlongo. She's one of the entrepreneurs from KwaZulu Natal. She's been participating in the youth mentorship of sponsored by CEDA. So we are looking forward to hearing from her. And please, if you listen and watch this conversation and you want to support any of the youth-owned businesses, get in touch with them, because I'm going to ask her for a social media handle so that those who want to support or partner or any other way that can support this township and rural economy actors, please feel free to do so. Over to you, Patience. I can't explain how excited I am to have you on the channel. Over to you.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Thank you for having me. I'm really honored to be here. Thank you so much. I'm Patience Mhlongo. I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I'm a sister, so I have a big family.
Yes.
I'm one of the successful entrepreneurs in Msinga. That's what I can say. I'm owning a business, Tewula Pty LTD. We are doing so many things under the company. I can start with, we have a beauty salon. We have Tewula Motor Spares. That's
Wow.
where we sell auto parts, batteries and stuff. And the other business, the main business is Tewula Uniforms. That's what we are currently doing.
Wow, that's amazing. And what's coming to my mind is just that, how do you do it? How many are you in the business and when was it started?
I'm a hustler.
Yes, you are.
The
I
beauty
can tell.
salon was started in 2009, long time ago.
Mhm.
So I worked there for many years until COVID came.
Mhm.
That way it affected so many business in the beauty industry.
Mhm.
So after that, the business didn't went well. That's where I was focusing on the beauty business, so selling hair, doing wigs, there's so much. So when COVID came, the business had to shut down for a long time, and I was renting a big place with a lot of money, so I couldn't afford. So that's what happened.
Mm.
In 2021, I had to think, what can I do for a living as a hustler?
Mhm.
If
Yeah.
something fails, you need to start another thing. So
Mm.
I started new things in 2021, of which it was a motor space,
Mhm.
together with my husband, who's
Mm.
my big supporter.
Mhm.
So I started a clothing industry in the same place.
Mm.
So in the uniforms, we're selling school uniform,
Mhm.
medical uniform, security, and for other businesses. We
Mm.
also do embroidery, although we are outsourcing from the other guys the embroidery, but I'm waiting for my machine soon.
Mm.
About a month or 2 months, I'll be having my own machine,
That's
so that
wonderful.
everything will be, so that everything will be easier for me. My business started in 2021, the uniform one.
Mhm.
In 2021, the purpose, I wanted to help the surrounding schools to get the uniform in a closer place, because they had to drive to Greytown and Pomeroy. There was no school uniform shop in town, in Tugela Ferry.
Mhm.
So I started with few schools, neighboring schools. So after that, I saw that how I can do this. I can invest in this business, although I needed a lot of money to start, because sometimes you get the school with a big enrollment, others with a small enrollment. So it's so much. It's a big work to do
It
that.
is. It is.
So
Mm.
yes. In the beginning, I was going to the schools and advertise myself and check the school code of conduct about the uniform. It took me a year for the information to start. So I did it because of my service. I got so many schools from other places wanting uniform from me, and I had to drive and deliver to the school. I took orders, and the teachers were helping me a lot. I can say that taking orders from the kids, maybe they collect the money and bring the orders and back in my shop. Then I drive and deliver to the school. After a year, I decided that no, this is the work I can do. I need to open a shop, a permanent shop that will be open from 8 to 5 so that I'll accommodate everyone. I'll be able to attract more customers, more clients, more schools from other neighboring towns. And they were happy with the uniform that I'm supplying in terms of quality. So that's how it started.
That's impressive. And one thing that caught my attention is that in your explanation of how you started and the journey that you've walked so far is the fact that, you know, as you were supplying these schools, some of the schools were very impressed with your work. And then through word of mouth, you got more customers. Tell me, what is it that a person in your line of business is supposed to be able to know in order to succeed? And what I mean is that why were the schools, you know, that you were supplying going around and telling other people about your service? What is it that was so special about Tewula?
You see, what I've found along the way, because I was always doing research to make my business work. So in my research, I found that many people who are working in this industry, the clothing industry, they don't deliver in time. They don't deliver in time. So people had to struggle and order. Let me tell you an example, like school tracksuits. They had to go and place orders in Joburg. Some schools had to wait for about 9 months, 8 months, 6 months, and other people disappear with the money for the school. So I had to sort that side, delivery. I had to deliver.
Capacity. Please watch your sound. Unmute. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, you are back. I think something switched off and I couldn't hear you, but now I can hear you. I just want to confirm, it's very interesting for me that you were talking about capacity, that to deliver on time. My experience, having been training and mentoring businesses all over the country, is that with the sewing business, most of the people, entrepreneurs that I came across, the problem was not so much about market access. The problem was always capacity, because I would hear some of the entrepreneurs switch. Patience has muted herself, but she's coming back. Can you hear me? You are back now. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Wonderful. I think it was just a network. It happens. Yeah. One other thing that I wanted to say was that the challenge is with capacity overall, just to summarize it. Now I can see that you are running a family-owned business, and family support is very important, because if you don't get support from family members, you are finished. You are very lucky to have a family that is involved in the business and supporting in a positive way. Is there anything you would like to say more about that?
My family is very supportive. From my husband, he's the head of the family.
Yes.
He's very supportive. He is a hustler too, so I learned so much from him. And I have a sister. When I'm not in the shop, he's helping. He's a manager in my shop.
Wow.
They're helping. Yes. So my family is very supportive.
That's a key thing. I couldn't emphasize that enough. Now I just want to understand here that I just want to hear from you. Most people, most entrepreneurs, I mean, almost every entrepreneur, when you start a business, you have got a dream. And it's not just about the business, it's also about you. You want to fulfill certain personal aspirations, certain goals that you want to achieve in life. Now, tell me, how has the business impacted on your life as a person, as a family, because it's a family business? How has it changed, your life as a family and other people that around you in your community? How has it contributed?
My business has contributed a lot because at
And
first,
your business, how has it helped your family? How has the business helped you and the family?
It's helping a lot because we are able to put the food on the table.
Yes, yes.
And yes, that's what we do. And also, I have hired 6 people in my community. So I'm putting food on the table for my neighbors too.
Yes.
Because I've hired my local people. I didn't go and take from the other city and bring the new stuff in my shop. Everyone is local, so yeah, it's helping a lot. And I'm looking forward creating more job opportunities. As my embroidery machine is coming, I'll be hiring another 2 machine operators. You see, I'll be hiring 2 machine operators, maybe in 1 cutter. So I'm looking forward to hiring 3 people this year.
That is
in December.
Yes.
In December and January, I also hired temporary staff about.
Because that is the peak period in December and January. Just waiting for Patience. I can see her network. She's joining us from Msinga in Great Town. I've been there, by the way. But, they say Msinga omuhle. So, something like that. People in Great Town like to say that. So I've been to Great Town. I've been to Msinga, and it's a historical town. There's a history around the town, which is quite interesting. So, Patience, that's music to my ear, what I'm hearing from you, because that's the beauty of business enterprises. As you are improving yourself, as you are achieving your dream, you are impacting not only, of course, you must help yourself before you can help others, because you can't give what you don't have. I like the fact that you are impacting upon your community, you are employing full-time staff, you are also employing part-time staff when it's busy, like December, around that time. That's beautiful. That's nice to hear. Tell me, in terms of training, where did you learn sewing yourself? Did you have some background? And how are you training your employees? Are you employing people who already know sewing, or are you also doing some training?
For sewing, I had people who already know how to do, because basically the most things that we are doing here is tracksuits and t-shirts. The other formal uniform we are outsourcing.
Okay, that's wonderful.
We outsource a formal uniform, outsource the hats, the shoes. I wanted my shop to be a one-stop uniform shop.
Yes.
So I had to, yes, because of lack of assets, I had to outsource most of the things. But I'm looking forward to do everything in my shop
Mm.
to avoid the delays and the delivery time that I was talking about, because
Mm.
sometimes it happens. The
Yeah.
guys will tell you that your things are not ready while you are telling the clients that will be delivering the following week. So that's what I'm working on to get the full assets in my place, because the place is ready. The factory is, my property is too big.
How many square
It's too
meters?
big. Maybe, ah, I'm not sure of the estimate, but it's very big.
Wow.
It's very big. Yes, it's very big. Maybe other time can come and see it for a
Yes,
visit.
I hope to get there and have a personal experience. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm.
I started with the property because I knew that I'll be getting assets one by one, and
Yes.
adding,
Mm.
like, yes, that's what we are looking forward to.
And that's an investment in the local economy for you to build. I mean, I remember it's a few millions that you have invested. I remember in my discussion with you, and that's so impressive.
Yes.
It's part of contributing to the local economic development, which is absolutely commendable. For a youth-owned business enterprise, I know you are on the margins of being a youth and an adult. You're graduating from being a youth, but uh, uh, you are a youth-owned business by and large. So in terms of the technical skills, knowledge of sewing yourself, I know that you are employing people who are qualified. Do you have some background? Did you have some knowledge about sewing before you ventured into this sector?
No, no, no. I don't have a background of sewing.
You had to learn. You had to learn.
Yes, I
Wow.
had to learn to do things. I
Mm.
had to learn to do things.
That's amazing. That's amazing, really. That's the beauty of entrepreneurship. It can be learned. It's not something, I mean, some people are born with it. Some people you just need to have leadership skills, which is what you have demonstrated. And part of being a leader is the ability to learn new things. I'm sure you have had to
Yes.
learn a lot in sewing as you were developing your business. So tell me,
You see,
yes,
okay.
did
You
you
see
want to
what
say?
we do in life as entrepreneurs, you
Mm.
need to surround yourself with people who are doing what you want to do. That's what we do. So it's easy to learn when you
Mm.
are grouping yourself with
Mm.
people who are positive. So it makes
Absolutely.
things more easier. Yes. That
That's the
helped me a
most,
lot.
I usually say leadership is not so complicated. You just need to have
Yes.
self-awareness, meaning that you must understand yourself. What is it that you know? What is it that you don't know? Develop a vision, a proper vision. That's the first step, of course, and surround you, build a team that shares the same values that you have as a person. That's the most important thing.
Mm.
Thank you for that
Yes.
one. It's very uh, correct. Now tell me, what are the challenges that you have come across? What is it that you have learned in running a business, and the mistakes that you have made that other people can learn from?
Hey, business has so many challenges.
Yes.
Um, the first challenge I faced, especially this year, I made an agreement with many schools that I can't afford to deliver them, some of them. And that I think I was pressurizing myself.
Mm.
So you need to, when you work with people, you need to know that no, I can't take this job. Let me put them on hold and continue with these ones. So I was thinking that no, I'll be able to do it. I'll be able to do it. No, you need to be transparent and tell them no. Let's see when times comes and I'm still fixing my factory so that I'll be able to deliver. Don't be jealous and take a lot of work that you can't handle. So that's the biggest mistake I've did this year. But I'm trying and I'll do it. I won't let them down.
What a lesson, patience. It's a very important attribute as an entrepreneur because sometimes you can become too greedy. You want to take more than they say. You mustn't eat what you cannot chew. So it's important. Part of being an entrepreneurship is just being able to say no sometimes. Don't take more than you can chew, because as an entrepreneur, Patience, your biggest asset is trust. You are selling trust. If I cannot trust you as a client, if Patience says I can do this job and I cannot trust in the word that Patience is giving me, you promise to deliver by the end of the month and it takes you 4 more months to deliver, then you are destroying everything, because if you don't have trust, you've got nothing. You've got nothing.
And what I've learned about the schools, when you are dealing with them, you need to know that they communicate a lot. If you are failing to deliver on school number 1, before you tell them on school number 2, they know everything.
Wow.
They know everything.
Wow.
They meet everywhere. They always have meetings. And the circuit, they can talk. Oh no, this company is not doing well. They did this on school number 4. What they did on school number 4, they are repeating on school number 6. So you are destroying the company.
Absolutely.
So trust is very important. That's what I'm working on.
Each company that has a bad experience with you, they tell maybe 10 more people. If they haven't had a good experience with you, they are going to 10. Each customer, each client is going to tell 10 more people. Bad experience sometimes travel faster than bad news. So tell me, where do you see Tewula uniforms in, say, 3 to 5 months? To 5 years, I mean to say, where do you want to go? What is your dream when you are sleeping and thinking about this business? Where do you want to take this company?
I can't say maybe for a few months, but after a year,
yes,
I know I'll be
5
able
years,
to make
3 to 5
because
years.
I can take about 3 to 5 years.
Yes.
I've started. I'm done with the property, and I've started to. I'm investing. I'm starting with the assets now. So Tewula uniforms in few years will be supplying the hospitals,
yes,
the nurses, medical uniforms, security uniforms, local shops. See, there are spas, there are ShopRite, all those people, they do uniforms. So that's what we are looking forward to doing. And some small businesses, they do t-shirts with embroidery, just to advertise themselves. And I always tell them that you need to wear your brand.
No,
you need to wear your brand.
That's impressive. I can hear you. I mean, it's a big market. The security industry, I mean, they say security sector is even bigger than the SAPS. The security personnel that you have in the country is even bigger than the SAPS. The health sector, the medical sector, I mean, it's massive. So tell me, Patience, what are the challenges that you have to deal with in order to get there, where you want to go? What are the challenges that you have to resolve? You have mentioned the issue of business premises, which you have ticked the box now. What are the challenges that you need to deal with in order to access those markets? Oh, you cannot hear. It's your check your mic. Check your mic. Just waiting for Patience. It's network. It's joining me from Greytown. And these kind of things happen. They come with the territory. It's not easy sometimes. Recording. Where is Patience? Patience, come back. It's just a network problem. She's coming back soon. Yeah, very interesting. One thing that I have learned with this business is that they are investment minded. It's very impressive to realize that they want to invest. They are investment minded, long-term minded. That is a sign of commitment of an entrepreneur. Most of other businesses just want to take from the business and they don't want to invest. But businesses that succeed, that are sustainable, are those that invest, building the balance sheet of the business. Yes, you are back. No worries, Patience. I know. I expected it as you are joining us from Greytown that those kind of things would happen. Just take it easy. You are a winner. You are a winner. You are a successful business person. So this is a small thing. Network is a small thing. Don't worry about it. You have overcome many things. Yeah, Patience, glad to have you back with us on the Enterprising Conversation channel. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Wonderful. Lovely to have you back, Patience. You were just going to tell us as to what are the other challenges that you need to overcome in order to serve, like to supply the health sector as well as the security industry. I think it must be the phone.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm listening.
I'm trying to connect.
You are connected. I can hear you. You can talk. You are connected. I can hear you. You can talk.
Hello?
I can hear you. You can talk. Talk. You can talk.
I don't even know what we were talking about.
Okay, let me remind you, refresh your mind. You were going to just tell me about some challenges. For example, you want to start supplying the security sector and the medical sector, like your hospitals and so forth. What are the things that you need to sort out before you can be able to supply the health sector and the security sector as part of expanding your business?
Oh, okay. I have only one thing left to sort. Assets. My business assets are not enough and are not in good in good conditions to supply more people. That's the only thing I'm looking forward to sort right now. And if I can sort that, we'll be flying.
Yeah, like your
flying high like an eagle.
Yes, like you are talking about your equipment, your sewing machines, your overlockers, all those kind of things.
Yes, the sublimation, there is a machine called sublimation for t-shirts. That's what we'll be using for matrix when we are sewing matric t-shirts and matric jackets. Because Tewula uniform want to supply from preschool to matric students.
That's lovely. Tell me,
yes.
Now, Patience, what can you, let's say a young entrepreneur who's watching this conversation and they've got dreams to go to enter the industry, the same as yourself, what would be your advice? How can you advise that person?
You see, what I can tell them, as a young entrepreneur, you need to start. When you start, as soon as you get there on the industry, no matter what industry you are in, you learn something new every day. Those challenges that are coming to you will be teaching you something, will be taking you to the next level. So when you can't just say, I need to be an entrepreneur, I need to be an entrepreneur. You can't talk it by mouth. You need to do it and start and look for people who are doing it and find information that will help yourself and the company. Because sometimes I can say this in business, you can start like selling two things in your shop. You find that the items that you were no longer looking at, you're just adding in the shop are the most people that they need.
Thank you very much for that important advice. Now, tell me, Patience, let's say there's somebody who's watching this conversation and they say, I want to partner with this business or I want to support this business. How can here you don't have to give away your personal contact. Are you on social media? Can people how can a potential client or a potential business partner who wants to work with you, even just a person who wants to donate, maybe they want to donate equipment, they are inspired by your vision and they're impressed with what you've been doing, how can they get hold of you?
They can get hold of me in Msinga, Tugela Ferry. We are located on the main road next to Msinga Library.
Are you on social media? Do you have like Facebook?
Yes, I do. We are on Facebook, Tewula Uniforms. We are on Instagram, Tewula Uniforms. We are on TikTok, Tewula Uniforms also. We are using one name.
Ah, that's wonderful.
And my cell number is 082.
Oh, no. Sorry. I wouldn't want you to give away.
It's a business one.
Is that a business one? Is that
a business one? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what
I think after you have talked to a person on TikTok, on social media, I wouldn't like to compromise your security. So please don't give that out yet. A person can reach out to you on Facebook. You can start talking on Facebook, TikTok, and then once you are comfortable with the person, then you can go ahead and exchange numbers. We just want to play it safe. I wouldn't want to compromise your security and that of your family, because as a country, we're still dealing with many issues, and wherever you may be in the world, you just need to be careful because we want you to stay safe. Yes, and
that's true.
Yes, tell me now, Patience, as we're about to wrap up this very interesting conversation, what are your hopes and fears? Do you have any fear as you're managing the business? Do you have any fears around your business?
For now, about the fear, my fear is, how am I gonna get the money to buy this business asset I'm talking about? My fear is, I don't know when the competitor can come in my town, because now I'm leading. I'm like, so that's why I know I don't need to relax. In Tugela Ferry, we are the only uniform shop. So the fear is that you don't know when the competitor can come and strike. And already have a bad experience about the business of what happened in 2020. So that's my biggest fear.
Yeah, that's what.
But otherwise, I trust my business. I know what I'm doing. I know what to do. I'm praying God to help me with whatever the ideas that I have.
Amen to that. And I have no doubt that, Patience, with your confidence, with your determination, the journey that you have walked, I have no doubt that you are going to make it with your faith, because you need to be a faith person in order to succeed. Because think about it, to create something out of nothing, to have this dream and follow your dream and be brave enough to follow your dream, what you have done, if you are a hopeless person, there's no way you can be able to achieve that. So I say amen to that, what you have just said. And Patience, just to thank you so much for being on the Enterprising Conversation channel, the Inspiring Conversation slot. I am sure that this conversation is going to inspire many people. And please, if you are watching this, like it. If you want to reach out to Patience, you want to partner, you want to support, and any other youth-owned businesses that have been profiling, reach out to them and partner with them, because this is part of making sure that we support the township economy, young people in particular, for whom jobs and opportunities are very important for the future of the country. So any final parting shot, the last word from you, Patience, as we close?
My final word, I would like to advise the new young entrepreneurs who want to start business to have faith, to trust what they are doing, to be trustworthy, and being transparent to what they are doing. They don't need to have fear. Being an entrepreneur is not easy, but you need to put all your effort, the mind, and everything in order to succeed. And thank you so much for Sotaba for helping me. One of the most things that
oh, this Rendani. Now it's Rendani, the Enterprising Conversation channel. So Taba was the company that was providing mentorship. But in any case, thank you for acknowledging the platform that you have been given. We are both emerging enterprises. This is an emerging channel, and together we are growing. Thank you very much, Patience, and all the best with your endeavors.
Thank you so much.
You are more than welcome. You are more than welcome.